Newcomers don't know who did what to whose grandpa back in 1947, and they don't care. They picked your community because something appealed to them, and they want to watch it grow. Most every rural community, I've discovered that the Economic Development Committee that sets itself up is usually full of people that have been in that town less than 5 years because they want to do something. Well, everybody else looks around and says, do what? It's always been this way. Immigrants bring something even stronger. They bring that entrepreneurial and frontier spirit that we had just 3 or 4 generations ago. Because imagine, when they come over here, they come over from Asia or Europe or wherever, they get on a boat or a plane, they traipse all the way across here, and they usually come over here with nothing because this, to them, is a world of opportunity. In the book, The Millionaire Mind, they actually have an entire section that points out, and I've double-checked and triple-checked this research. It varies between 40 and 60%, but it's usually around half of all new millionaires in North America are first-generation immigrants that came over here with virtually nothing. 150,000 people come over here with nothing, and we've got, what, 300 million people in North America, and we share the 50-50 ratio on who becomes millionaires. Why? Because they often come from places where they have to haul their water, and they don't know if it's clean. We flush better water down the toilet than 3/4 of the world gets to drink. They are so impressed. They come over here, and you should look at when they turn on the tap. They can't believe you just turn it on and it comes out every time. And we complain that we have to pay $100 a month for our water, for quality water that they never even had access to, let alone such a cheap price for. They come from places where they have grade 6 education if they're lucky. We only have to pay $5,000 a year for a $25,000 a year education to be whatever we want. A doctor, a dentist, a lawyer, God forgive anybody. Just joking. It's easy to pick on lawyers. But we can be anything we want for $5,000 a year. They don't even have the opportunity. So they'll carry 1 or 2 jobs to pay for their kids or themselves to go to school so they can be more, so they can get a better job, so that they can better themselves, because they never even had the opportunities. They come from places where they risk getting shot or blown up or beat up or attacked to vote, but they do anyway. We get paid time off work, and our voter turnout in the last provincial election was 40%. 40% for paid time off to go vote. So to them, when they get here, this is the land of opportunity. This is everything and more than they could have possibly dreamed of, and they're going after it. We are spoiled, rotten, lazy, and complacent. We would rather oftentimes sit around the coffee shop and wonder when the Premier or the Prime Minister or the local council or the Economic Development Committee is going to fix it, instead of fixing it ourselves.